Dear all, welcome to the Karma Cleanse Workshop Day 2. In this Wisdom Bite, we will cover about the core topic called Karma. What is it really? Is it actually a verb, or is it an idea, or is it the action? Let's begin. Let's explore. Previously, in the previous Wisdom Bite, what we shared, we discussed about suffering, correct? So this is a continuation of that. If suffering is a mark left by unfulfilled expectations, then karma is a collection of these marks carried across lifetimes. Traditionally, we believe in the simple principle what you sow is what you reap. Sow good, you reap good. Sow bad, you reap bad. That's a very simple explanation to karma, what we have been withholding all these days, right? Now, let's pause here and try to listen carefully. Your mind is the storehouse of karma. Please listen carefully. I'm going to be a little bit slow here. Your mind is the storehouse of karma. We all have mind, right? See, we are called as Manushya because most of the experiences, what we experience passes through or we understand through our mind, Manas. That is why we are called Manushya. It's a vast storage of thoughts and emotion. In astrology, mind is represented by the moon, planet-wise. When we come to the house, it is represented by the third house. Third house, I mean the natural third house of the Kalpurusha Kundali is Gemini. Okay, you don't have to, like understand what is Gemini, third house, those things and all. But what I'm going to say, please be careful. Please be, carefully listening. Gemini is linked with Vayu Tattva, or which is akin to air element. Similarly, the driver of mind, moon, is a Jalatattva planet. Both air and water are fluid. They shift, change, and adapt easily. So does our mind. Okay. There is nothing fixed or stable about it. The mind constantly reinvents itself to stay relevant, jumping from one thought to another, keeping you engaged, entertained, and distracted. You now will be able to understand the word mood swing. It is related to mind, just like how moon undergoes both waxing and waning phase. It subtly suggests that moon is an unstable planet. It is always changing. So the moon holds the karaka for mind. So that is also kind of changing, always fluctuating. Think of it like an Instagram or social media algorithm. The more you engage with something, the more it keeps showing up. See, the role of mind is to protect us from showing us to the reality, because reality is harsh. That is why more often mind is keeping us from distraction. Mind is equated to our mother. Okay. Think of our mind like an Instagram algorithm or social media algorithm. The more you engage with something, the more it keeps showing up. If you frequently look at mobile phones or cars, your feed will be filled with content related to it. Correct? Likewise, wherever your focus goes, okay, mind tends to show up things related to that. Now, how this is linked to karma? Let's go back to the concept of suffering now. Okay, when you suffer, you experience intense emotion, right? And guess what? The moon, that is your mind, thrives on emotion. Okay, if it records them, assuming that if particular emotion keeps you deeply engaged, it should keep replaying it in your life. Got it? Now, remember, Moon I told is a Jalatattva planet. Why it is able to record? Because not even why. In our tradition, we used to chant mantra holding water in hand and sprinkle them later. It is based on the idea that water has the capacity to remember. That is why. So, this emotions, what Moon captures, it tends to replay it because it has the capacity to remember. By creating, how it will replay the same emotion again and again? By creating similar events to trigger the same emotion again. Let's see it with an example. Say for example, a breakup cycle. Imagine you experience a painful breakup. It leaves you heartbroken, filled with disappointments and suffering. This intense emotional imprint etches a deep karma within you. Correct? Now, what happens next? Either in this lifetime or another, you know, within this lifetime, okay, a similar event can occur. Another relationship, another heartbreak, so that you relive the same emotion. Understood? This cycle continues indefinitely unless you consciously step out of it through non-indulgence, or it takes multiple lifetimes to fade. Understood? Now there is another interesting example. We all know Ramana Maharshi. He took sannyasahood by the age of 13 itself. Now try to remember what we all did around that age. It is because of the strong vasanas he was able to quickly catch hold of what he left from his previous birth. Correct, na? The mind only sees emotion, not good or bad. From the perspective of the mind or the moon, both good and bad experiences are just emotions. The mind doesn't differentiate, it simply tracks how much emotional energy an experience can generate. The stronger the emotion, the deeper the karmic imprint. Okay? Cause and effect. Now, listen carefully. You will start to see why karma aligns with causality. Or we say na, what you sow is what you reap. Karma is not just a mechanical reward and punishment based system. It is an emotional cycle driven by your own mind's tendencies. If you keep engaging with a particular emotion, the mind recreates the same experience or similar experiences that triggers the same emotion. This is very, very important in understanding karma. I do understand this is little deep, but if you begin to grasp it, hmm, or try to listen it to it again, okay, or one more time, or twice, this will only help to deepen your understanding. Though at a very high level, it seems like kind of easy logic. Okay, try to listen one more time. Okay, and remember, this is only day two, and many more powerful and transformative insights are on the way. Okay.